I'm sitting in the dark in my living room. I've drawn all the shades and I have only a spotlight because I'm going to show you how to do some shadow drawings. It's super fun. You can do it at night with a flashlight, or you can do it in a darkened room. I don't mean pitch black, just, draw the shades, close the curtains. Or you can do it in the daytime outside or at a window with the light that's coming in from the sun. And we're going to do some shadow drawings. Okay. You might notice that my lighting setup is a little bit different. Hold on, let me take my phone out of here, show you my workstation. So normally at my workstation, I have this lamp set up. But today, I've changed it a bit. I've actually taped a little flashlight underneath it, and I have it set here so that it's shining right on my workspace here. Now, the reason why I did that is because the shadow drawings, if I have this light on and I put this, let me shut my flashlight off. Okay, so we can see that my shadow here doesn't really look very crisp. If we get real close and we look, the shadow is kind of blurry. And the reason for that is, if we look inside that light source, there's about 15 little teeny light bulbs in there. So if I block there, I'm actually blocking the middle, and now you can see that there's a couple of different shadows all layered on top of each other. That's because there's a separate shadow for each little teeny light bulb that's in there. So while this is a great light for other things, I'm going to put, and I close the shade that's here so that the sun doesn't interfere. I'm going to put my single bulb flashlight on. So the wonderful thing is, if you don't have a light bulb, a single, regular old flashlight with a single bulb, and you only have the sun, that's great, because the sun is also a single source light. So if you look at shadows on a beautiful sunny day, they have this nice, clean, crisp edge, not the foggy edge that we see with this light. Okay, so let me show you a couple that I did. So really what you do is you take your picture, your shadow, and you try to figure out what you can do with it. And this one I traced the shadow, and I made like a guy sort of lounging. I thought, if you look at this sideways, looks like a guy lounging on a funky looking chair. Let me show you another one that I did. Now this one, you can't tell what this is until I come and put my object in here. Only adjust it just right. And when you do it just right, I don't know about you guys, but do you see like a crocodile or a dragon face? So there's the face, and I drew just teeth and eyes, and that was enough to finish the drawing. So I'm going to do one more. And what I did to find the objects for this, and everybody has one in their house, the junk drawer. Ask your parents where the junk drawer is. Everybody has a drawer somewhere in the house where everything goes that nobody knows what to do with. I call that the junk drawer. I went in there and I pulled out this, and that's some tools, and I just grabbed a bunch of random things and put them down to see what kind of shadows they threw. And I saw this one, and it's like, what do I see in here? What kind of a shadow do I see? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? It kind of looks like the behind of a bug, like a lightning bug, because you see how this shadow is a little bit see-through? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the rest of the body of my lightning bug and give him some little wings. Now you can go in and you can add color to these. You can do them right in pen if you wish. You can do I'm not really sure what a lightning bug looks like, so I'm kind of thinking about ants. I suppose this is like an ant, but you could have made it look like an ant, because to me it looked like the tail end. I think it's called a thorax, the tail end of a bug. So there's my bug, and there is the rest of it is made with the shadow. So when I take that away, the drawing is not complete. I need to put this object into the shadow to complete the drawing. So it's totally a cool idea. Show me the random things that you are making with your shadows. And if you're doing this during the day using the sun as your light source, you need to be careful because the sun moves, which means your light source will move. But if you can find a light bulb that has a single source, flashlights are good for this, but you have to be careful that it's a flashlight with only one light bulb. The LED and LCD and all the new fancy light bulbs tend to have more than one light source. So you got to be really careful when you figure out what your light source is. So happy drawing, and show me what you've done.